What's up, guys? So, in this quick video, I wanted to talk about a very serious topic that we've all experienced before, and we're all experiencing it at the moment, and we're all going to experience it in the future, which is fear. Everyone is afraid of something, everyone was or has been afraid of something, and everyone will be afraid of something. So, in this quick video, I just wanted to explain to you guys why our fear is simply not real. I will make this video as short as I can so I can explain it the best possible way and the simplest way that I can. So it will be easier for you guys to understand. Now let's get into it. First of all, in order to understand why our fear is simply not real, we need to understand what is fear. So by definition, fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. Did you see the problem here? Fear, by definition, is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief. All right? Now, what is a belief? A belief is an acceptance that a statement is true or that something exists, which means that our fear is just a belief. It's not true. It's not out there in the world. It's not something that is true. You see what I mean? It's just not real. It's a belief. It doesn't mean that it's true or it's false. It's a belief. It's not existence. All right. Now, a belief is an acceptance that a statement is true or that something exists. We're simply accepting it. Now, since it's our acceptance, because it's our fear, we are afraid of something, so we are accepting the fact that it's true or it's not. So it's our acceptance. Now, since fear is our belief and acceptance of something, it means that fear is only a product of our mind, which means that fear is not real. It's that simple, right? It's a very simple explanation. I can't explain it any simpler than that. Fear is simply a product of our mind, which means that it's not true. You can see someone that is afraid of jumping off the cliff, all right? And you can see someone that is not afraid of jumping off the cliff and he's doing it every month, all right? Every once in a month, he's jumping off the cliff. I mean, not to kill himself, but to, I don't know, skydive or something like that. Now, these two people are the same creatures. They're both human beings. So why he's afraid of it and he's not? Both of them are living in the same world. Take both of them, put them on the same cliff, in the same country, in the same continent, in the same time, right? In the same weather conditions. He's going to be afraid of it and he's not. Why? Because it's a product of their mind. He's afraid of it because he thinks he's afraid of it. And he's not because he has proven himself that this fear is not true because he's done it multiple times. So when you're gaining experience on something, you're not afraid of it anymore because you already know what to expect. You already know what it's like. And this is why fear is simply not real. Now, you can see things that I've written down here. Things that are real. For example, this car is yellow. This apple will fall down if I let it go. I will die if I will not eat. These are real things. I will die if I won't eat, right? It's a fact. It's simply a fact. You can't argue about it. This car is yellow. You can't argue about it. It's out there. It's yellow. Everyone can see it. This apple will fall down if I let it go. Yes, because of gravity. And gravity is a fact. You can't do nothing about it. You can argue about it. So these are a list of things that are real. And on the other side, there are a list of things that are not real. For example, he is annoying. She is ugly. This is scary. These are examples for the things that are not real. And the simple explanation for this is that things that are real are not a product of our mind. And things that are not real are product of our mind. Do you see the difference here? So things that are real are usually not a product of our mind because it's out there on the real world. And things that are not real are usually just a product of our mind. And this is why it's not real because it only exists here on our mind. Now, let's take a look on this right here. you can see that this is like a drawing of a person that is standing on a ramp and is wants to jump into the water. He doesn't want to, but he has to, right? So right here on top, and I'm talking from experience here because I actually done this not too long ago. So maximum anxiety is right here when he's on top and he's about to jump. All right, this is when he's experiencing maximum anxiety. When he's jumping and he's mid-air, this is when, at least for me, I wasn't focused on anxiety. I wasn't focused on nothing. I was just jumping. I was just present. I wasn't thinking about anything. Okay. So this is the state when you are mid-air. Now, when you are landing in the water, you can see that there is no anxiety, nothing, nada. All right. Now, what's the difference here? What happened here? Did the world changed? What happened? Our perception of our world changed, and this is why we simply don't experience anxiety anymore. All right. So you can see right here, the man had anxiety about the outcome. He was stressed and afraid. When he landed in the water, which was the outcome, there was no anxiety or fear. And you know what? Even if he wasn't afraid about landing in the water, maybe he was just afraid about, he was just afraid of the jump. Even in the jump, he wasn't even focused on anxiety. He wasn't afraid. He was just, he was just present in the jump, waited for this to end. All right. This is, I'm talking from experience. Again, I know what it feels like because I've actually done this and I don't like jumping from high places. Okay. Now, which means that he was afraid of something that was not real. It was only real in his mind. The same thing happens to you and me in every aspect in our life. All right. So this is just the simplest way that I can explain it to you guys. Always remember that fear is just not real. It's something that you are making up in your mind. For example, cold calling. If you're afraid of cold calling, look at some people that are cold calling every day. It's their job. Why they're not afraid of it? Why it's not hard for them? Because they don't have this fear in their mind. You are both living in the same world with the same conditions. So you should be able to understand that fear is not real. It's gonna be difficult. Of course it's gonna be difficult because our mind is not so easy to beat. But when you at least understand it, it will be a lot easier for you to deal with it. All right. So remember that your fear is not real, and hopefully you got some value from this video. Hopefully you can use this perception and this perspective in your day-to-day life. And I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.